So my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner in Seattle, Washington, and I own and run the small business Palm Creative. And I like to take everyone along with me to do markets together as well as weekly studio vlogs. Today is a market vlog. So it is Friday. We are going to be heading out very soon to be going to a very large artist street market in Spokane. So we have to leave Seattle and drive over to Spokane today. And I wanted to show you where we are starting with sales this weekend, and then when we get back on Sunday I will show you all how many sales we made, and I'll take you along for the whole journey of this market. So let's check the counter and see where we're at. Okay, so at the beginning of the weekend we are starting at 892. I have a goal to reach 1,000 sales orders or whatever you want to call it, by my birthday in September, and we are way closer than I ever thought possible. I'm very curious if we're gonna make it to 1,000 this weekend. It is very possible. Yeah, I'm very nervous, but this is where we're starting. We're starting at 892. This is the state of my office studio. It's a big mess. Taco is overseeing everything as usual. But yeah, it's a disaster zone in here. I definitely will be cleaning in the next studio vlog because yikes. So I think we're going to get all our stuff together, get in the car, and head out. But yeah, I'm very nervous. I think this is gonna be a really good market. I did have a lot of goals and hopes for this market as far as new things to bring, but it just didn't happen. So we have a couple things. I wanted to bring some banned books that you could buy as a mystery pack with that you bundle with my banned book collection. However, it did not happen this week. It was too quick of an idea that I did not have enough time to execute, which is okay. But yeah, I think let's just pack it up and then we will be on the road, and then tomorrow is the market. So today is just the getting there, relaxing, and then we will have the market tomorrow. Happy Saturday and happy market day, y'all. So we're about to head out and go load in and set up our booth. We have a 7:30 load in. The event starts at 11, so we have kind of a lot of time to get set up, which is great. I do love having more time, but I'm definitely still very sleepy. But yeah, I'm excited for today. I don't really know what to expect. I think it is going to be hopefully a very big event. It's also going to be very hot, so I'm a little nervous about that. But it'll be nice outside, and that's better than a rainy day, so I'll take it. But let's just get all our stuff together and head out and I guess start setting up for the day.
Don't worry, every
Okay, we're all set up. It's 10 minutes from the event. Everything is ready to go, and I'm so excited. A whole bunch of people I really enjoy talking to and being a vendor with are here too. So hopefully we'll do a little walk around and you guys can see their booths. But yeah, super exciting today. Here, let me show you the view of behind. This is the behind the scenes. All my secret stuff's back here. There we go. Event. We have about an hour left. It's been so good, you guys. Like, look, there we go. You can see my eyes. So stinking good. It's kind of slowed down now. We're almost to the same amount I made at Pride, which is insane to me. Everything's been bigger purchases. I'm not at, let's see, where are we at? I'm so close to hitting that 1,000 goal for orders. My goal I've been doing. I'm not quite there. Oh yeah, we have a little less than an hour left. Oh my gosh, I'm so blurry. It's going so good. Having a great time. Definitely will do this event again. They have a winter one, so hopefully I get in. I feel a little weird talking in this corner. This is what the back looks like. It's really messy right now. We've sold out of so many things. There we go. It's been so busy. Our mugs are like almost gone. I'm almost out of lids. Happy Monday, friends. So I just got back a few hours ago from Spokane, from my most recent market, and we have now finished up the Spokane tour of this summer. I've had so many markets in a row that I'm very exhausted, which I know a lot of people do this full time like this, but this is my first time doing it like this. We've also been traveling a ton, which has been really fun, but also very exhausting. We are now going to be mostly around Seattle. We'll be going to like other places in the Northwest, but we won't be going as far, so we'll only be going like an hour or two. But yeah, let's talk about the bazaar and let's talk about just how it went in general. So the event was 9 hours. It was amazing. We got there and we got all set up, and I was like, there's a lot of people downtown, which is like not normal for like early morning, at least when I lived there, but it also has been 10 years, so I don't know. The whole time I was just like, what is happening? But yeah, like it started out a little slow and I was kind of like not knowing what to expect. Everyone I talked to that's done this before said it's one of their best events of the year, and I will say right now that Pride was actually better for us. This one though was almost the same amount that we made, and it was interesting because I expected more people to like want to be buying smaller things. I just kind of was like, oh, like I'll get a lot more sales that way. But so many t-shirts. I think finally we switched from sweatshirt season to t-shirt season. Everyone was buying t-shirts this time. Usually they're always buying the sweatshirt version, but Band Book and Book Lover did super well as always. And then we sold out of almost all of our mugs. We came back with, I think we went there with like 48 and came back with under, I'm trying to think, like 15 I think, or 17. So like almost like over half of our inventory was depleted. So that was crazy. I was almost out of lids by the end. Tons of stickers ran out, which I was like, we did have a lot of sticker sales, but it just didn't feel like I was expecting a lot more. But people were buying the big stuff this time, which is obviously amazing. And I definitely learned a lot of things that I want to change for these upcoming markets that I have. This next weekend is my first weekend off in many weeks. Out of, I think, 8 weeks, maybe more. We've only had 2 weekends kind of off, and they've still been full of other stuff. So I'm definitely feeling pretty exhausted. But this week, I'm gonna have a lot going on, so in the next studio vlog you'll see a lot of things happening. It's just right now I do think market wise it'll be nice to have 1 weekend down to then keep going back into the rest of market season. But yeah, the Terrain Bazaar was amazing. There were so many talented vendors and artists, and it was pretty busy, but it also was so hot. Everyone was saying there was more people last year, but it was like 90 degrees, really hot. So that was like the only part that I was like, oof, a little toasty, but I stayed hydrated. So yesterday we just kind of took it easy, but I got a sunburn. I went swimming in my mom's pool, and then I finished finally The House on the Cerulean Sea. So good, so cute. Everyone said it was a cute read, and it definitely was. So I'm excited to jump into my next book. I'm trying to decide which one I'm gonna read, but anyway. But yeah, I definitely feel like I have stuff to do today, but I'm definitely excited to be home and take a little bit of a rest. So I won't have a market vlog this next week, but it's okay. Everything is fine. It's nice to not have it every weekend, even though it's mostly every weekend. I'm trying to think what else, if there anything else crazy happened at the market. I mostly was just a good time. No big complaints. We only had like one kind of weird thing that happened. And this has happened once or twice before. And I think it's just someone's gut reaction, and instead of like looking around, they get a little defensive. So a woman came in, was looking, she looked at the shirts for like, it was probably like 10 seconds. This was like one of those moments where someone just looked at something and immediately made their assumptions. And so she looked at a shirt, so I have everything size organized, so I have from extra small to 4XL on a rack. And she picked up the extra small, and then she like put it back and like kind of looked around, and then she just like looks at me and had like this like snippy look on her face, and she's like, your stuff's really cute, but it'd be nice if you were size inclusive. I'm a big woman. And I was like, and I was confused because I mean she wasn't, but you know, if that's how she feels. But I was like, oh well, my t-shirts go to 4X and my sweatshirts go to 3X. They're further down the rack. And that like got her flummoxed, because I think she just, I don't know, I think people just want to immediately kind of argue something, or they have their own agenda, because there was a few vendors there that had apparel, but it was very not size inclusive, which that's their, you know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or whatever, I just noticed it. And I try to be, and I try to keep, unfortunately the blanks that I really like only go to 3X for sweatshirts. I'd love if they had them available, I would definitely buy them. And Comfort Colors t-shirts only go to 4X. And so I do try to be very inclusive, and like, I don't know, it was just, she just definitely had like, she wanted to complain and then realized that she couldn't, because there's plenty of sizes that would have fit her. So then she was like, oh, okay. And then left, and then she came back and asked like more questions, but then like not about apparel. It was very weird. And it just seemed like she was trying to start a fight with me, and I was like, I'm confused what the problem is here. But then after that, I had someone that was so excited because they never see their sizes and things at markets, and so it was just a very interesting like parallel where I was like, oh, this is like complete opposite situations. So that was interesting, and definitely, you know, I like to make sure people know, and I've had that happen before where someone else did that, but then they were so excited, and like this lady just kind of seemed like she didn't actually want to buy anything or like really want something. She just wanted to be, you know how people get. Some people just want to complain. And when she realized I was like, oh no, like I actually do have, you know, those sizes, as far as like this is as far as I can go up, just because of I can't have things manufactured right now, like that's too expensive. Anyway, it was just one of those moments where you're Like, I do. I try. I really do. But anyway, that's pretty much everything that happened. Everything was really fun. Now let's see how many sales I made for this weekend. I will say right now, I did not reach the 1,000 sales goal that I was like, if I reach that this weekend, but I know it's super soon. I am going to be doing a giveaway and a sale on my website when it does happen. So it will be hopefully happening soon, but let's plug it back in and see where we are with sales. Oh my gosh, y'all. We're now at 974. What? How even? Like what? Isn't this crazy? We made 82 sales on Saturday alone, which is pretty wild if you ask me. It was a great market. Like, I definitely would do it again. I think the organization, like Terrain, is so cool. They do so many amazing projects, and they have a really cool store that's all local artists, which I hopefully will be applying to at some point soon. But yeah, it was an amazing event. There was music, there was, you know, there's some food vendors. I would definitely do it again, and I want to thank anyone who is new here or had been at the event. Like, thank you for coming, thank you for shopping and following. I really appreciate that. I think this is where I'm gonna leave this vendor market vlog. Thank you so much for watching this adventure with me and being a part of any of the previous ones. If you've been watching or visited, said hello, any of that, I really appreciate it. Next you will see my studio vlog, and we'll be back in the routine of that. Hopefully I'll be posting regularly on time now that I have a little bit less crazy of a travel schedule. It was really hard to keep up with everything, and hopefully we'll be back in the swing of things soon. And there'll be soon another vendor market, and we'll do more vlogs that way. But thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time.